Hi, this is Dyniecia Barnes of Health and Hair, and this is the Cornrow braid maintenance video. People have asked me how to take care of their cornrows in between their services and if it was possible to shampoo their hair. And this was the strategy that I told them to use at home. So in this video, I have the client adorn their wig cap, and I use an applicator bottle to distribute the shampoo into their braids. And I squeegee the head by just pressing on the braids, causing the shampoo to emulsify. And as you can see, I will go in between the braids to scratch their scalp to soothe any itching. And then once I'm done with the shampoo, I rinse very thoroughly. I rinse until I don't see any more bubbles. And then I will do a second shampoo on the hair. The client you see in this video uses the Perfect Choice hair growth system, so that is the shampoo that I am using right now, the DHT blocking shampoo. While I allow the shampoo to sit on her scalp and get that tingling effect, that cooling effect, I am preparing the treatment, the DHT blocking treatment by the Perfect Choice. Now I'm going in for the second rinse. I will thoroughly remove the shampoo from her hair before applying the DHT blocking treatment. Before applying the treatment, you want to remove as much water as possible from the hair so not to further dilute the treatment that you're applying to the braids. Using the applicator bottle, you want to apply the conditioner in between the braids and on top of the braids, and using a pressing or kneading technique, you want to kind of move the conditioner throughout the hair so that the scalp and the hair gets the treatment. Per the instructions, allow the treatment to sit on the hair for 3 to 5 minutes and rinse as usual until the water rinses clear. Then you will squeeze the remaining water out of the hair before adorning the towel. Two things here. You want to make sure to get as much water out of the hair before you apply the towel. And then using a microfiber super absorbent towel helps to remove even more excess water out of the hair. The benefit of this is that the client doesn't have to sit under the dryer as long. When drying your braids, you want to make sure that the braids are completely dry at the end of that drying service. That's the goal. Leaving water and moisture in the braids could cause them to mildew, which could create a fungus on the scalp, make them smell bad, and allow the hair to curl up, and so the braids won't look as neat, leaving the braids looking fuzzy and old prematurely. To prevent shrinkage of the length of the braid, I use a crossing technique where I take half of the braids from one side of the head and I tuck them in. I wrap them around the nape and tuck them into the opposite side of the head under the wig cap. This keeps the length of the braid from shrinking and shriveling up. And now it's time for her to go under the dryer. She will be under the dryer for 30 to 45 minutes. The length of time depends on the density and the length of the hair. Now I am applying the Remedy Hair Growth Fuel to her scalp. It comes in a bottle with a nozzle on it that it makes it just as easy to distribute the oil. I like to use a spray bottle because it goes by much faster. Next, I'm applying the ice cream dessert for growing hair directly to her braids. The key to the ice cream is that it is a moisturizer. It is a deep penetrating moisturizer. And what this is going to do is retain the elasticity and the moisture and softness to her hair. What you don't want to do when you are wearing braids is to allow the hair to become really dry, brittle, and dehydrated. That increases the likelihood of breakage when it's time to take the hair down. Look at those braids. As you can see, she has no fuzz, she has no curling, she has no reversion, and she has no shrinkage in the length of her braids. Now I am putting the finishing touches on her cornrow maintenance service, giving her a little bit of edge control, and then we're going to put some setting lotion on there, readorn her wig cap, and then put her under the dryer for another 15 minutes to set her braids. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps anyone at home who has itchy scalp, irritated scalp, and you just want to clean those braids, but you're worried about messing up your hair. Now you know you don't have to mess up your hair. If you have any questions, feel free to like, subscribe, and leave that question in the comment section. Or you can contact Health and Hair and Wellness at 470-866-0959. To learn more about how the Perfect Choice Hair Growth System can help you achieve your hair growth goals, visit perfectchoicehairatl.com. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.